Hey Sagittarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this pre-eclipse tarot reading that's going to cover mid-September through October, which is eclipse season, and into November. We have a lot of new energy coming on in, and, excuse me, and we have the planets retrograding already as we are moving through September, but we do have Mercury moving direct on the 15th. And then once we get into eclipse season, lots of new energy there. And then November, we have Saturn moving direct. So lots to talk about, okay? So Sag, before we get into it, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up on my videos. I very much appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new here, welcome. This is where we discuss the astrology, what is going on up in the heavens between the planets and how it affects us here on Earth, and then pull some tarot cards to see how these energies we are going to work with and correspond. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in these video series, as well as check the description box below for all the other important tarot readings that I have up. We do have that Virgo New Moon coming on in as well, so take a look at those. Check the description below. All right, Sag, let's see what we have. We start off with the Seven of Swords in reverse, as well as the Three of Cups, also in reverse. You have the Eight of Cups, also in reverse. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, also in reverse. So all reversals, Sagittarius. So interesting energy there. Some of you could be leaving some type of situation with that Eight of Cups. Could be something around your work with those Three of Pentacles. But before we try to come to an outcome, let's go ahead and pull a card for eclipse season. So eclipse season does start in October, Sag. We have that Libra eclipse that occurs on October 14th, which is going to be the first Libra eclipse in this Aries Libra axis that we started here. And then by the time we get to October 28th, we have the last of the eclipses in that Taurus and Scorpio axes. We have that lunar eclipse, full moon in Taurus. So let's see what energy you are working with in October. You do have the Five of Swords. Now, I think that this is really interesting that you have it in reverse, working with other people, because you can already see that you have that Three of Cups, you have that Three of Pentacles, you have that Seven of Swords, and you have this Five of Swords all in reverse. So to me, that's already showing, Sag, many of you will be working with people that you know, excuse me, you no longer vibe with, you no longer have a rapport with. I do think some of you, this could be dealing with some work colleagues, but let's go ahead and pull November's card to see what energy you are working with there. Like I said, you do have Saturn moving direct in Pisces on the 4th, and then we have a Scorpio new moon, a Gemini full moon, and Mercury actually enters retrograde shadow by the time we get to the end of November, okay? You have the Six of Wands. So that's really nice to see, Sagittarius, because with all of this energy that was kind of like, working with people, not so great, by the time you get to November, you are being celebrated, okay? So that is really nice to see. Some of you could work through much of that energy I was speaking with about other people during this eclipse season. Many of you all will figure out what toxic relationships you are moving away from, especially with that Libra eclipse coming on in. So let's take it one by one, okay? Sagittarius, it does look like in September, when we still have, you know, many, I think it's like at least 6 planets are still retrograding during September. Once you get to mid-month and Mercury moves direct and we have that Virgo new moon, Many of you all are going to discover that people that maybe you have been putting a lot of your trust in, this can be, like I said, colleagues or friends, maybe, and even family members, possibly you're not feeling that good about. You're feeling like someone maybe lied to you or kept some secrets. There doesn't seem like there's that emotional bond maybe with some colleagues that you used to have. So just be prepared for some type of news possibly is being hidden during the beginning of September. But when you come into the end of September and move into October, many of you all are going to realize that the environment at your work or working with people is not what you still vibe with. Many of you all are going to leave a position possibly by time you move into October and move into eclipse season. Many of you all are going to realize that you're no longer emotionally fulfilled with the people that you are working with that Three of Pentacles. And I do think once you move into eclipse season and into November, many of you all are going to realize that the people around you were not for your highest good and it's time to move on. And I do feel like this celebration could actually be you also just celebrating how far you've come over these last, not just these last few months, but all this year. I think many of you all are going to be celebrating some of you have had a lot of emotional highs and lows, Sagittarius, and I definitely feel like if you can overcome much of this negativity of people around you, especially at that Libra eclipse here in October, once you get to that October 14th Libra New Moon, really set intentions to remove those negative people from your life. Make sure you focus on what it is that you do want. I do think that many of you all Sagittariuses are going to find that if you can get emotionally fulfilled by leaving this group of people that no longer is for your highest good, I do think that many of you all are going to feel a lot better and feel celebrated by the time you get to December. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you all have a great few months. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. Talk to you later.